Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Tariq Amin, lecturer, Department of English, Cohort University of Science and Technology, Cohort. A very warm welcome to the course of study skills. This is video number 1 of the lecture number 28. And in this video number 1, we are going to discuss study time. Let's have a look at the lecture outlines of today's class. In today's class, first of all, we will discuss what is time. After that, we will discuss managing time effectively. And at the very end of the class, we will discuss some of the steps in time management. Now, what is time? Time is defined as the duration in which all things happen. It is defined as the duration in which all the things happen, or in other words, it is a precise instant that something happens. Precise instant that something happens. It is time. Time is very much important in our lives. Now, whenever we do something in our daily life, we do it in certain point in time. We do it in certain time, certain duration of time. So we don't have much time. We have just 24 hours in a day and night. So we have to do lots of work. That is why it is highly important for us to manage our time, to manage our different time is per our works. For example, we are students, we have to study. We are family members, we have to give time to our family. We have to perform some other works. Our parents, our mothers, our brothers and sisters expect us to perform some duties for them as well. In short, we have lots to do in these 24 hours. That is why it is necessary to manage time. We should allocate some time to these different tasks, these different actions and these different practices. Now, time, when you study, it is also important for you to manage your time. You should allocate some time for your study, and when you allocate some time for your study in these 24 hours or in a week, you should manage that time as well. You should manage how would you use these 5 hours in a day, or how are the time in a week, or 5 hours in a day. So you need to manage your time. Time management. What is time management? Time management is the ability to plan and control how you spend the hours in your day to effectively accomplish your goals. Now in your single day, you have to accomplish different goals. You set different goals for yourself. Now, in order to achieve these goals, to you need to plan different activities. You need to plan how would you use these different hours in order to accomplish these goals. If you don't manage your time, you don't plan your time, you don't control your time, you would not be able to accomplish your goals at the end of the day. So time management is very much important. It is the ability to plan and control. It is actually the ability. If you are not able to plan and control how would you spend the hours in a day, you would not be able to accomplish your goal. So you should make yourself able to plan these all things. Now, steps in time management. Now there are some steps in managing your time. The very first one is prepare yourself. First of all, you need to prepare yourself for each and everything. Whatever you want to do in your day, you should prepare yourself for it. For example, if you are going to study something, you are going to study text, you are going to study a subject, you need to prepare yourself. Preparation is very much important for study. Now, first of all, by taking 30 minutes of your time, you can take 30 minutes of your time and you can fix yourself something to eat and relax. You should eat something and you should relax. And when you eat something and you relax, it means that you are prepared for the work, you are prepared for your study. And after you have prepared yourself for the work, you have prepared yourself for the study, you have prepared yourself for reading. Now, after that, you need to balance your effort. Your effort, it is necessary that you balance your efforts, because you put lots of efforts for a work and your efforts may not be that effective if you don't balance them. So it is necessary that you balance your efforts. For example, work on small portion portions every day. You should work on small portions every day. For example, you can study for an hour, it is a small portion. You can study for 2 hours, it is another small portion. So work on small portions every day. Or you can say what 1 hour for one portion. For example, you have to study 5 chapters in a week, 7 chapters in a week. So work on small portions. Make it one chapter. Divide those 7 chapters into one chapters. And when you divide it into one chapter, it becomes a small portion. And just work on this small portion every day for an hour. Work that will be due by the end of the week, starting with the most important tasks first. For example, you plan that I have to complete these 7 chapters at the end of this week. So first of all, study those notes. First of all, study that chapter which is highly important, which is very much important. It means that there are some tasks that are very much important. After that, some tasks that are important but not to that extent. And after that, we have some tasks that are not even that are least important. So you should first do that task that is very much important, and at the end you should perform that task which is not important or which is least important. Means that you should balance your effort. The other one is focus on your most productive time of a day. Everyone knows his or her productive time of a day. If I say the most productive time of my day is night time from 8 to 12 o'clock, same is the case with every student. Every student knows his or her most productive time of a day. So you should focus on your most productive time. Some people work better in the morning, and some focus in the and some are focused in the evening. So if you can work best in the evening, you should work best in the evening. You should study in the evening. If you work better in the morning, so you should study better. You should study in the morning. The other one is manage time increments. Manage time in increments. Like play a game with yourself by competing against the clock. Play a game with yourself while competing against the clock. You should compete against the clock and play games. Take a break. Now need to take a break, clear your mind and refresh yourself to refocus. After that, during your study time, during your reading time, during your reading classes, you can take a break and you can clear your mind, and after that you can refresh yourself to refocus on your study material. Taking break is very much important. You can take breaks. Now, breaks provide incentive by giving you something to look forward to. It provides you incentive, and you can look forward to during that time, during that break time. And the sixth tip is keep track on progress. Keep track on progress. You should not stop. You should keep it on progress. Cross things off. Cross things off the list as they are completed. When you are completed with a particular task, cross it. You will feel relieved finishing task and give you a sense of accomplishment. When you are done with a particular task, you will feel relieved. When you have finished a task, you will feel relieved, and you will feel a sense of accomplishment. It will give you a sense of accomplishment. When you, for example, when you have completed one chapter, cross it. You complete another chapter, cross it, and after you are done with this reading process, after you have completed all the 7 chapters, you will feel relieved. The another very important step is reassess. Reassesses the list. You should reassess your list. Reassessing the list is very much important. For example, uh, you have a list of different things that you want to do. For example, you have to-do list. We call it to-do list. You should reassess this to-do list. And you should rewrite and prioritize your list on a regular basis. For example, you had planned you had planned a study timing for a week, and after a week you should rewrite your to-do list, you should remake your plan, and you should prioritize your list on regular basis. You should give preference to some tasks. You should not give preference to some tasks. Give preference to those tasks that are important, and prioritize them, and rewrite them on regular basis. Keep updated. Update your schedule every now and then on regular basis. Update your schedule. Update your to-do list on regular basis. Use technology to complete tasks more quickly and accurately. Yes, you can use technology. You can use your cell phone. You can use your computer. You can use your laptop in order to complete tasks more quickly and more accurately. The eighth one is leave time for fun. Leave time for fun. It is important to give yourself time to let loose. If you study it every now and then, and you start study from the morning and you study till evening, till late evening, you will get bored after 2 to 3 days, after a week. So that is why it is necessary that you should leave time for fun. You should play cricket. You should enjoy yourself. You should play football. You should talk to friend. You should hang out with your friend. It means, in short, you should leave time for fun. Time for fun is important. It will not let you get bored from your study. So it is important to give yourself time to let loose. You should give yourself time for enjoyment. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but make sure that you do, and it's good for your body too. It means that it does not have to be a lot of time. It is not necessary that you spend all of your day while enjoying yourself, while hanging out with your friend, while playing cricket with yourself. It can be an hour, it can be 30 minutes, it can be 2 hours. But there should be some time for yourself. There should be some fun time for yourself. You should spare some time for fun as well. And it is good for your body as well. The ninth step is sleep 7 to 9 hours every night. Sleeping is very much important. If you don't sleep, your body will not work properly. So sleep is important. Getting proper sleep will keep will help you keep you alert. It will help you keep you alert and energetic and able to think clearly and functional. If you get proper sleep, it has many advantages. It will help you keep alert. It will help you keep energetic. It will enable you to think clearly and functional. You will think clearly. If you don't get proper sleep, you will not feel energetic. You will not think clearly. You will not be functional. So getting proper sleep is important. So before going into the references, let's revise the class. In today's class, we discussed what is time, we discussed what is time management, and we also discussed some of the steps for time management. We discussed that time is very much important in our daily life. We have to do, as human beings, we have to do lots of things in our daily lives on daily basis. For example, we have friends, we have families, we have a job, we have colleagues, we have different other things to do. We have to enjoy ourselves, we have to give time to our family as well. So it means that we have lots of things to do in 24 hours. We have lots of things to do in a day. That is why it is highly important to manage time, as we have limited time and we need to manage it. And time management is the ability to plan how you are going to spend your hour in order to attain some goals. Everyone set some goals for each and every day, and if you plan your time, you manage your time, you can attain those goals, you can achieve those goals. And if you don't plan, you don't manage your time, it becomes highly difficult for you to attain those goals, to achieve those goals. After that, we discuss some of the steps of development time management, that you should give time to each and everything. You should first of all so make a schedule, make a timetable, and you should study at the time where you have the most mental energy. And apart from that, we discuss some other points as well, that you should allocate time to each and everything, and you should get proper sleep every night. So these are some of the steps. These are the references, effective study habits, and time management. Thank you very much for listening to the video. Allah Hafiz.